All right, and we're back. Welcome back. We're week 10 playing against the Philadelphia Eagles. And just looking based off the overalls, it looked like he did some things to his team. So, yeah, he's already waiting. We already kind of behind. So we just going to go ahead and start, and then we just going to adjust on the fly. Oh, excuse me. All right, so they telling us to wear our white. I guess we wearing all white unless he wearing something else. If he wearing anything white, then we gonna go all black. I got to use my coaching points too. Probably should use that soon, more sooner than later. Probably use them after this game. Well, let's see who he got. He still got AJ Brown, Tyler, Uda. All right. We just can't get carried away with the passing. Okay. I'll join you. All right. I just hope you wearing something dark. Oh yeah, just in case, cause I still want it to show up on the videos. Yeah.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. You should take a
Yeah,
look
we
there
both are.
at
I
Lincoln
seen that.
Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Tonight we polish off Week 10 with a good
I ain't know
Monday night
that
matchup between
his
the
team
Washington Commanders
overall
and the
wise
Philadelphia
was that
Eagles.
high. So I got to see I got to make sure, you know what I'm saying, I don't get complacent and try to do too much. You guys probably just do just enough, just win.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. From the 6.
Just enough to win.
Just shy of the 25. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And they'll get this just across the 25-yard line. Now, these two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. And it was the Commanders who picked up the road victory, so they'll be fighting for the season sweep in this one. Okay, the last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
Good run, good run.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. This defense for the Commanders, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. The Eagles at 6 and 2 to start play. They come in playing really well on both sides of the ball. They've won 6 of their last 8 CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
From the 45 on 2nd down.
Oh,
Hurts.
Come on, let me undercut that.
There and complete to the tight end Goddard. He's got room at the 30. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 20-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is Smith with a ground. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Here's Walker. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Hurts to throw.
Good run. Good run.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Good run.
Jalen Hurts. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Eagles will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0.
That was a good offensive possession for him. But I see the basics.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. First and 10 here for Hal and the Commanders at their own 17-yard line. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And
what?
He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone.
So do I have to make the challenge? Oh, okay, I was about to say, do I have to challenge?
Because he was down. Sure that they have it right.
Like, that was cute.
So that one
like elbow down and everything.
The knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Second down and a run by Robinson. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. Out of the gun, it's Howell. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. He's at the 40. 20.
Let's go, Curtis.
Touchdown, Washington. Boy, just zero hesitation from the rookie passer there, partner. He is coming out firing in this opening quarter.
And all the talk leading into this game was that pass rush, talking about challenging this guy, getting into his grill, getting into his space. And how about him? Might be his first year in the NFL, but I don't see any fear in him at all. How about that big-time throw right out of the gate?
The extra point by Sly is up and good, and we are tied at 7.
They try to prolong it.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From the 6. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm not know much of physical reaction. Watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys
good way to hold that up. Good way to hold that up.
Starting in the NBA at power forward, it's a really difficult task.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Waiting on.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. That's
Who's that? Cam. Oh, don't hit Cam like that.
Take possession of the football.
You did not have to hit Cam like that.
Field and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal
I guess he said
situation too,
it's
isn't it? No matter
same
how
thing. That's a
hard
punt.
you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 10 yards there. Good for a Washington first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
These two teams all tied after one. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the counter, Gibson. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
He ain't want to. Go ahead.
Taking it inside the 10, just
Go ahead,
shy of
Gibson.
the 5 at the 6. 25 yards, the pickup there, and also a first down. The slot man in motion right. They'll run with Robinson.
Get in there. Get in there. Get in there.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Robinson again.
All right, so that didn't work.
They stop him just shy of the goal line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action.
Oh, why you jump?
I say commit to the run.
Why
and
you
think
jump?
about it being 4-down territory.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal. Powell completing the quick throw.
Let's go.
Touchdown.
Let's go.
Jahan Dotson from 6 yards away. And the Commanders have taken the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Hurts. Steps away to his left. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he is brought down, but not before
That was a
reaching
good
the
way
30.
to be patient.
Another first down there as this
Good
one goes
way.
for 25.
Now they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Hey, hey.
Running left is Walker to the 27-yard line. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making a big-time play?
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
Great throw.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown from 19 yards away. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal? Make the playoffs. #2, win your division. #3, and I think the biggest goal of all,
that boy
try to get the
Sam
#1
took
seed
off,
so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
He got that first,
running room
no?
scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming. They'll run with Gibson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 10 yards there, good for a Washington 1st down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
On 1st down, right back to Gibson. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. On 2nd and 11 now. Howell winds up and lets it go for Samuel.
Come on.
That's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So, Charles, this defense, they definitely know that they've got their hands full here going up against a group that has won 7 straight. What's the key for them in this ball game?
Well, we asked their defensive coordinator that very question, and the response was, we have the mindset that they actually have to react to us, not the other way around. So it sounds to me like the plan is to do the attacking and not wait to see what they present to them.
Got his target, Samuel.
Good boy,
he's going to go out of bounds, but he
dives.
takes this one down just shy of the 20. That goes as a gain of 36 on 3rd down.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
On 1st down, Howell.
We'll take that sack. We'll take that
He's
sack.
sacked back around the 28.
We'll take that
Jadeveon
sack.
Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey.
Throw that away.
Second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Third and long. Here's Howell.
Doesn't make it shorter.
Dotson, and he's got him.
It doesn't make it shorter. I'm mad we went out of bounds, but
so they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that's going to make it 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
But we'll just take all 3 and play defense.
Sly able to put this one through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
After the made field goal,
I mean, we did miss
this one away.
A doggone touchdown.
A fairly short kick from the 14.
Yeah, keep exposing that ball, sir.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
But I didn't switch.
19 tight. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
But first down, Hurts. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the 1st down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
No,
An
that
incomplete
one
pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Hurts sets up to throw it.
Great.
He's got it. Complete.
Great.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. 17.
Throwing is Hurts. Looking here for Smith downfield.
Not that time.
And it's intercepted.
Not that time. Oh, stay in bounds.
Commanders are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
They'll go play action. Howell.
We'll take it. It will not let me throw it to him, and I'm kind of happy it did.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Well, certainly going to be a lot tougher adding a touchdown to that lead now since they're facing 2nd and 20+. Big-time sack to start the drive and put the opponent way back. Let's see what kind of play call they come up with here.
Slings this deep from McLaurin.
Let's go, Terry.
Oh,
but
I
thought I had more time.
16.
Poor clock management. Poor clock management. I should have burned the time out after the sack.
So we have come upon
I thought I had
halftime,
more
and it's the
time,
visiting group from Washington who are out on top. As we send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Second half about to start. The Commanders have the lead. They'll get it first as we are back underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Dang, I'm mad
Out
about
there
that.
set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line
Get something out of nothing. Good
I think
run.
they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep the tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Throwing here, Howell. Heavy rush, and down he goes.
Offensive line. It's got murder right there. Did they not?
That time for his second sack of the evening.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard. But I will guarantee you, the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise. And it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Downfield throw.
Oh, sometimes it's better be lucky than good.
Field across the 45. How about that?
Sometimes it's better be lucky than good.
To pick up the first.
Oh,
when we see the ball
man.
tipped in the air, sometimes we get a little roll change, don't we? Because when it's in the air, sometimes the defensive back becomes
take
the
some time
receiver.
off
In this
now.
case, the receiver looked like a defensive back, but ended up a receiver.
He caught it as a receiver. Hey, it worked out.
Worked out really well for them. But I'm telling you, the defensive guys,
Frustrated.
oh, frustrated. They're going to catch it in film.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
From just shy of midfield.
Come on.
And his throw's going to be
Come
incomplete.
on.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game.
Why are they making it so
He certainly
difficult?
has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Howell throwing on 3rd down here. This is caught by his tight
Great
end,
catch.
Logan Thomas.
Great catch.
And he has another
Great
first
placement.
down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 37.
Great
They give
placement.
him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They'll send a receiver in motion left. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Powell. Well, that'll be incomplete. Boy, he took a shot as he let that go.
And
it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Back to throw. Howell. And that is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Just take out 3. Play defense.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it.
Let's get it.
From 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And his throw here's incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
I keep playing that.
Going across the middle. He's got room at the 30. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big play that time on the catch and run. 39 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Stop playing. I know Jalen a beast, but come on.
Either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
On second down, it's Walker.
Good run.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Back to Walker on first down. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's Washington that scoops it up.
Chill out, Jalen.
And he'll take it all the way
Chill out,
to the
Jalen.
20-yard line. And just as they thought they might be able to take that across and get the lead, a big red zone turnover.
I know that I am defense-centric, and I want to give them a whole lot of credit, but I just can't believe after that drive, in that position, ball security paramount, they turned the ball over. Terrible.
Now a handoff to start it out.
So forget that double team.
Behind the line of scrimmage. Jordan Davis, just a monster on that play, stopping it from going anywhere.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On 2nd and 12, Powell. He's got a man, complete.
Let's go, Terry.
The 26-yard line.
Great throw,
Good throw
Hal.
there, and what has been a strong rookie season to this point, Charles, as he now has surpassed the 3,000-yard mark with that last completion.
And just think, he's been forced to learn on the job here in his first year. Normally, veterans talk about, hey, I've got the answers to the test before the game even begins. But this guy's taking the test with every throw, with every game. And so far, he's passing with flying colors.
A give up the middle to Gibson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. With a play fake, and now here's how to throw it. Sliding out of the pocket. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run with Gibson.
Good way to hold on to the ball, Gibson. I ain't want to put you in that predicament.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Off the option, here's Robinson. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Now here's a whistle
That's
as
fine.
flags come in.
That's fine.
And we'll check out the call. The crowd's not doing that O-line any
We
favors.
couldn't get
Home field advantage is really
nothing
kicking in, making it very
that we
difficult
wanted.
for them to hear the snap count.
A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal. Howell, 3rd and goal. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
My second and third read,
Yet again, that is his 3rd
B
sack
got
tonight.
hung
They
up.
can't figure him out.
Well, it's been a little bit of feast or famine because he's thrown for decent yardage, and obviously they've got the lead, Charles, but now he's been sacked 4 times.
And what I'm focusing on is his toughness in the pocket. Because you mentioned the feast or famine part, he's played well in between being dumped on his back. But every time he's had a chance to throw the football, he's been impressive.
Sly able to put this one through, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Ready, set.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. A tougher task for them now. That turnover on their last possession led to the field goal, meaning that they have to now try to erase a 2-score deficit here in the 4th. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
Hurts throw complete there to Smith. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Here's Hurts to throw.
He's got a man, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Hurts.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Kendall Fuller.
And the Commanders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, I mean, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back from the 26. They'll line up on 2nd and 4. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And sometimes things come together exactly like you want. It's not just been the volume of carries he's had in this contest. It's been the production as well.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the counter, this is Robinson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, Robinson. And this is going to be a Commander's first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right, they need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
So a victory here for the Commanders.
And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the 2nd half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Commanders,
the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, the loss will drop them to 6-3 now on the year. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts.
My fault. I was talking with my mic muted. Yeah, so he just waited till he got past my zone. After that sack, I should have called the timeout. Sack. Devontae for 39. Okay, yep, that's me. I should have undercutted that one better. Yeah, okay. He was pressed. AJ Brown was pressed over there, and I couldn't unpress him. But that's fine. Forrest gone. Oh, he had that underneath route. That's just his last rush of the game. All right, hey, he got. That was a tough game. Good game too. He still completed 60% of his passes, despite getting picked off 3 times. All right, Sam. So we going improviser because we need that throw under pressure better. Can we get that throw under pressure? Throw under pressure. Throw under pressure +1. Yup. Throw under pressure 978. Oh yeah, 1 by 1. All right, so that concludes this one. And yeah, on this schedule we still got a couple more. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. So we still have 3 more user games left in this league. And yeah, don't forget we going up again probably a little later in the Jets League. So yeah, until next time, y'all, we gone.